I've just been reading this morning in my morning reading in the first chapter of Isaiah, and I'll read it to you rather than try and cuff it. This is Isaiah chapter 1, and it's verses 2 and 3. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord has spoken. Children have I reared and brought up, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows its owner, and the donkey its master's crib. But Israel does not know. My people do not understand. And I was thinking about this. This is the Hebraic poetic way of speaking and using a double mention in order to emphasize. And the Lord here refers to the faithfulness of animals. It says the ox knows its owner, and the donkey its master's crib. And just think about that for a moment, and think about domesticated animals. Think how faithful they are. Once that relationship is established between a human being and an animal, it is almost impossible to break it. A dog is utterly faithful. A dog will walk at your heel. It will run and collect a stick or a ball and bring it back to you, not to somebody else. It'll run off and frolic and have fun, but it'll always return to you. Even a cat. Cats, which we laugh about, and the famous saying that dogs have owners, cats have staff. But a cat will always return to you as long as you love it, as long as you feed it. So, yes, it's slightly fickle. A cat, if you can say, is a bit more like a human being. The relationship between a cat and its owners can be likened in many ways to the relationship between a human being and their God. But this analogy of the relationship between animals and their owners and human beings and their God is a powerful one, because it makes us realize how far short we fall. Here, remember what the Lord says: children have I reared and brought up, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows its owner, and the donkey its master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people do not understand. And in Habakkuk it says, the righteous, or in some translations, the just, shall live by faith. And we Christians have so misunderstood that. We've taken faith as being a measure of the quality and depth of belief. But that's not the Hebrew understanding of it. It's faithfulness. And that's why this analogy is so powerful. The just shall live by faithfulness. We should be faithful to our God. We should be faithful in the way we behave, the way that He requires us to behave. There were 600 and something laws in the Torah, but the sages, the rabbis, always tried to reduce those to manageable numbers, not by their own methods, but by calling upon other scriptures, which it wrapped up the 600 and odd laws into smaller phrases. And if there's ever a phrase, if there's ever a verse in the Bible that sums up the whole of the Torah, the sages say it's the verse in Habakkuk: the just, the righteous, shall live by faith. But it doesn't mean it as we understand it, as they understand it. The just, or the righteous, shall live by faithfulness to their God. And that's my thought for the day.